welcome to day 3 of Camp Enchanted. If you don't know what Camp Enchanted is a readathon I host where you can earn badges for reading, but not only reading. A lot of other hobbies will give you badges as well as taking care of nature. If you want to know more about this readathon, it's currently going on for the whole week, so you still have time to join. And I will link the announcement videos down below, as well as the whole playlist if you want to see more Camp Enchanted videos, as well as the link to the Discord where all the badges are earned, or the badges are given out, I should say. And as well, if you still have questions after reading the guide, that is also linked down below, and the announcement video, that is where you could ask all your questions. Today is a very relaxing day and I need it. After 2 days of building and working in the garden, I am tired. I went to bed early yesterday and I slept in today hard. It is currently 12. It is noon. And we can finally start the day. So today is gaming day. Super duper excited about it. The plan is basically to play Disney Dreamlight Valley all day and maybe a bit of The Sims. For Disney Dreamlight Valley I have to make this week's Dream Snap, and at 3 we get to see how I did last week, how many moonstones I got, see the new shop, see if there's something fun I want to get. I would also like to finish the Star Pad. Not sure if I can do it just today, but that is the overall plan. I would like to change it up with a bit of The Sims if I can. It all depends on the nerve being able to sit behind the computer, because I also still have to edit. And that's gonna take a long time today, because I have a lot of B-roll. And then tonight I will be hosting Sprints, which again is behind the PC. So that's why I don't think Sims is in there, but I want to, because I still need to do the nature event. And when I will be hosting reading sprints, I would like to physically read Maya Plays Her Part. This is about Maya. She's autistic and she loves playing in musicals and stuff, and she's kind of playing a role in her whole life, Maya in public. So I'm very excited to see what this is all about, read this. I tried to reading it yesterday for a tiny bit, and I already love the dedication. To the neurodivergent kids who have been told they feel too much, say too much, are too much, you deserve to shine. Love it! So yeah, that's the plan today. Relax, sit on the couch and game. There might be a little tiny break, because I really want to bake something, and that is giving me a badge. I already have the entry-level badge of baking. I made buns. The first time Cam was around, I made buns looking like Kirby for gaming day. See, it's a trend. Gaming while eating something you baked is the best thing. I also decided that I'm going to make the butterfly badge for the baking badge even harder. I'm not only going to bake 100 times. I also am going to try to bake 100 different recipes. So today I would like to bake appelflappen for Job. And I also would like to bake something for myself. Maybe cookies. Something, I'm not sure yet. I have to see what I have. Which ingredients I have in the house, because I am not feeling to go out yet. I really want to make some strawberry tiramisu, but I don't have the ingredients. So if I feel up to it, I might go to the grocery store later this week and then do it again, because I would like to bake multiple things this week to see if we get a bit ahead in that batch. I still need to make a spread where I can track all the recipes I've tried, because at some point it's going to be hard to decide what to bake. What I can still bake for this batch. So yeah, maybe a little bit of baking, a little bit of reading, but mostly a whole lot of gaming today. The Dream Snaps is almost done. It's a ball, right? So I didn't have any inspiration. I went literally for a ball, and it's Beauty and the Beast style. However, it isn't going great because I forgot to put a timer on of how many minutes I've actually gamed. I'm pretty sure it's an hour now. And I also forgot to put the audiobook on. So far, not so good. So I'm trying to get Beast now. Also, the shop in the storybook field was nothing. It had nothing new, and I'm still waiting for the gazebo. So I'm gonna do a quick shop in the plaza now, find Beast. Get cracking with that Dream Snap. I will show you the results. And then the plan is actually to have a little baking break, find out what I can bake, do that. And then dive in on the star pad. So let's actually put a timer on now. And an audiobook, so we also get, accurate time management. And another badge for the books. So let's go. Alright. I have waited an hour for Rapunzel to sit on the thing with the piano. She refuses. She has been sitting on that thing since I was building. And I was like, great, this is gonna be easy. Well, she was then done with sitting there. So eventually she finally sat on this chair with the harp. So that's the picture that I took. This is how the Dream Slab look now, and it is another 51 minutes in. So almost 2 hours today already. And I think it's time for a baking break. And after baking, I need to check if all the videos are finally loaded in the editing software, so then I can edit the video of day 2. And after that, it is checking the star pad. And at 3, don't know how long that is. Oh, yeah. In an hour, we can also check what for moonstones I got last time. So we're getting somewhere. Let's head to the kitchen. Appelflappen are in the oven. That's Dutch, but I don't know if there is an English word. But it's basically puff pastries with apples covered in sugar and cinnamon in them. In case you didn't see from the B-roll. However, unfortunately for me, fortunate for Job, I have overdone it with the apples and I still have left. I really don't feel like making apple tart or apple cake, which is unfortunate for you. But I was thinking maybe apple cake. I only have big cake molds. We should really get a small one someday. But I only have big ones and I don't think it's enough for that. So how about apple muffins? That's the plan now. So do that first. Then see if I maybe have dough left for a cake for me. Just vanilla. I like them vanilla. And I also found cookies. I want to bake Florentines. I've made them before. Unfortunately, didn't film it right, so I had to redo it anyways, and they were one of my favorite cookies in the whole book. And I'm excited about it. It's I forgot the English word. It's a mandel in Dutch. It's mandel in German. Wow, these nutty things in honey, baked, covered with chocolate. Basically, that's basically the cookies. So yeah, we'll see how far I get because it's getting a lot of baking right now, and I did not plan for that. It is 4:30. But we have baked 3 times, 3 different recipes, so 3 baking batches. I've made appelflappen, I made apple muffins, and I made vanilla cake for me. So we got that. And then the video is edited. It took me an hour and a half to edit. So long. But it's done now. So only 2 hours of gaming in. And then I can't game tonight because I'm doing sprint. So I was expecting more hours of gaming. Sorry, that's Job sawing. I will move to the couch anyway. Oh, I do need to figure out what we're gonna eat tonight. So let me do that. And then it's time, finally time, to figure out how many moonstones I got. And if they have something nice in shop too. It is 10 minutes before 7. So I need to be quick because I need to be live in 10 minutes. But I wanted to show you that the timer for gaming is now 2 hours and 20 minutes. However, I started it only with an hour in. So I gamed 3 hours and 20 minutes today. Not as good as I was hoping for, but you know, we'll take it. And I only have an hour and 10 minutes left of the Zikutsu, and it just now actually gets dangerous. So the whole second book and most of book 3 is used talking about the danger, whilst there is not actually danger, or you know, nothing happening really, except for talking. There's a whole lot of looking back, kind of like a synopsis. Like we had a couple of times that the character was looking at something and was like, oh, he was looking at this wall, and he used to think that this was just a wall between his backyard and the zoo, but now he knows better. It's between you know, it's a wall between his garden and a magical world called the Secret Zoo. Stuff like that. But like, we know by now what the Secret Zoo is. Like, it's book 3. So I'm not having a great time with it. But you know, maybe the ending makes it better. For now I'm gonna stop though, because I am heading into sprints. And I did forget. I got this snacky. It's a chocolate lolly from Mario for gaming day. I specifically saved it for gaming day. So that is my snack in sprints. I will be reading Maya Plays Her Part in sprints. And that's it for today. So I will see you after the sprints, let you know if anything else happened. Hello! Oh, this is a bit of a weird angle. There we go. Sprints were great, as usual. I love hanging out with you guys. They're so much fun. And I have read a fair bit of Maya Plays Her Part by Calyssa Erb. I'm 150 pages in. Maya is absolutely very, very recognizable for me. I am not autistic, however I am neurodivergent. So the amount of times I have been told I'm too much, it's about the same as Maya third. You know, Maya has still a lot to learn. And her mom are trying to figure out how to do that best for Maya on her own terms. And this is about Maya. She's going to a musical camp. And she feels like her whole summer is falling apart. She's trying to make new friends that didn't go like how she has envisioned it. She has struggles with her best friend. That doesn't go how she planned to. And then her mom is very busy. And she doesn't, you know, get the thing she wants. And it is all falling apart for her. And I already loved the dedication in this book. But then this book is set up in acts, which is great. It, you know, adds to the atmosphere, obviously, since it is a musical themed book. And then there is an intermission. And we're not following Maya in that part, but Maya tells you about the first part you read. And it was absolutely heartbreaking. I cried a bit. Maya is very relatable. And I also can see why things are going wrong for her. And how beneficial it would be for her to learn certain things to make her life easier. I think it's very well written. The POV of being in an autistic mind is very interesting. I think it's very well written. It's very accurate, as it should. Because I just read in the back that Calyssa Erb is a queer autistic Canadian writer. So it makes sense. I definitely want to find more books by this author now. See if there are any. I don't know. Yeah, highly recommend this book if you like camps, if you like musicals, or if you want an autistic POV. Good. We just had a very lovely scene with Maya and her mom that was heartwarming. Yeah. Super glad I picked this up today. Yeah, love it. You know, it can be very annoying being in Maya's head. As I can imagine it is very annoying for her. Like my ADHD is for me sometimes. It's good. The camp leader is such a nice person. I love her. It's really, I love it. I'm a very good choice that I picked this up today. Very happy about it. It is late now. It is, I don't know, almost 11 o'clock. I think I'm just gonna watch one more YouTube video. It's Alnot's video about her 100 Days to Halloween blanket that I'm very excited about. Because I think, yeah, today is 100 Days to Halloween. So, happy Halloween! It's 100 days. Only 100 days, people. We can do it. So I'm going to watch that. I am going to knit on the easy part. I really want to. And it's just, this is going to be for like 10 minutes. And then I go to bed. So yeah, thank you again for being here on day 3 of Camp Enchanted. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And I will see you tomorrow for another exciting day. And tomorrow is Story Batch Day. So, see you then. Bye.